Okay, now listen, I've got a personal question to ask, and I really want you to stop and think about your answer. Is everybody in your family taken care of? I mean, I'm talking about after you're no longer here, in order to make those decisions for the members of your family. Oh, the kids are okay, the spouse, so what about the dog? Oh, well, let's take care of that right now. Representing the Fruitkin Law Firm, regular visitors on the Morning Scramble, the senior counsel, Leo Pruett. Now, are pet trusts, Leo, almost exclusively for that part of our society that are eccentric millionaires on Park Avenue?
Well, when we first started hearing about those trusts, it was for Leona Helmsley and all of that ilk, but it really is for everyone who has a pet and everyone who wants to be responsible and care for their pet even after they're gone.
How common are the trusts now that are being drawn up by law firms like Fruitkin, and for what pets?
Well, we do it, I do it for about 25% of my clientele. It can be for dogs, it can be for cats. We get reptiles, boa constrictors.
The desert tortoise, of course, here is a pretty popular pet, and they live to be 100.
They do. Another pet that lives to be to have a ripe old age, parrots and birds of that sort. They have a long life expectancy.
Are all pets eligible for pet trusts?
Absolutely. It doesn't matter whether it's a dog, a cat, a llama, or a snake. They're all eligible. All you need to do is make your wishes known in the proper fashion.
Are any of my wishes limited? Can I leave anything at any amount to my pet?
The law specifies that you can leave a reasonable amount. Leona Helmsley went kind of to the far side of the spectrum. She left $12 million to her pet dog. The court knocked that down to a more modest $2 million.
But it seems to me also, and I'm not a suspicious sort, but it seems if we're talking about the passage of millions over to a pet, you better be darn careful who's going to administrate that, because pets also have a very short lifespan.
That's right.
When it comes to untrustworthy people.
You bet. Well, the thing that you're doing is you're leaving the money in trust for the benefit of the pet. The pet can't own property, so it has to be someone that you name as the trustee, and that's why it's important to select a good trustee, someone that you have all the confidence in the world in, that they'll do the right thing. And of course, once the pet passes, then that you have to decide what you've done with any money that's remaining after that.
So I can pass that on to a pet sanctuary or a relative.
Exactly. It's entirely your choice, just as your whole estate is your choice. You decide where you want it to go, and if you've got a good estate planning attorney, they can take care of getting that done for you.
Leona Helmsley, even though she spent some time in Arizona, did pass the $12 million, at least initially, to her pet in New York.
Yes.
Are the laws in Arizona different than the laws in other parts of the country? Scottsdale, after all, is considered to be one of the pet lovers' paradises.
Yes. The laws in Arizona are the laws specific to the state. They're very similar to most of the other states. They set up protections and things of that sort. It's been an evolving process. Not very long ago, many of the states didn't have any laws that basically set up the mechanism for the pet trust. Minnesota was the very last holdout, and now all 50 states have that.
Very quickly, in one sentence, what's the first step we do for the folks who have not taken care of that?
Contact an estate planning attorney. Make certain that you have your wishes spelled out and that your pet is taken care of.
How about calling Leo Pruett, huh, at the Fruitkin Law Firm? At least now you're friends because of the Morning Scramble.